Hi guys and welcome back to Aethermancer. Today we are going to play a build focused on the crit and bleed mostly. It's going to be quite classic combination of Catzerker and Ravager, but we are going to add also a Kullervo because Kullervo is super strong, so he'll add a little bit of eco and a little bit of his signature trait, which is just insane. So it should be, I think, very fast build. We should be able to kill the enemy groups quite fast, and we have also some new signature traits which are going to be great for this combo. I think Splatter specifically. I also would like to find a Sonic attack, which is great, and maybe Bloody Echoes as well, we will see. Anyway, we are going to play on the Vestige 3, and our starting monster is going to be probably Catzerker. And I will basically reroll the runs until I'm able to find a Ravager in the first shrine. And we will start in Alchemical Woods, so I'm able to catch a Kullervo to be able to get him in the next shrine as well. So we will have this trio already fixed from the beginning, and we don't need to rely on luck. So we'll do it like that. Where are you, bro? Here you are. We are going with a shifted Catzerker, but I would like to have Ravager normal version and Kullervo as well, because I want to have everyone with the wind element, as we are going to hopefully have traits which are going to work pretty well with the wind. So let's do it. Vestige 3, Alchemical Woods, yeah, Catzerker. Attempt number 8, guys. Number 8 is not lucky, as 7 was, but maybe this time we will have a luck. And we have a luck, nice. So we have a Ravager here. We are going with the base, normal version, non-shifted. So let's do it. And now we have to find a Kullervo. But Kullervo is in the third zone of the alchemical forest. So we will not take him as our third monster, but we will exchange him later. Well, if we are lucky, we'll be able to get him sooner, but I don't think so. Reroll action? Tempering, I like Tempering. Mist. Mist could be rerolled, but the starting actions are so good. Let's refuse, and... No, I want to refuse. Oh yeah, let's refuse. Maybe I should reroll. I think I should. Okay, never mind. Let's charge Ranger. I should reroll for that Sonic attack. No, I wouldn't be able to get a Sonic attack. I think I need Kullervo first. Let's start with the Tempering first to get a side click, and then we are going to stagger. Oh, we are going to kill him. Okay. Oh no, he's not dead. Never mind. Fine, now I'm going to use a long slash. Wonderful. Just great. Okay, this was a wonderful fight. This is how it should be. But that tempering from the Catzerker is very good, because you are going to receive a force and a sidekick as well. So the first sidekick is going to also be crit, and you have it right away. Okay, what do we want from this? Reinforce? No, really. Make it double could work. And perfect edge. Force attacks on allies now only apply to the first hit of each attack. Allies deal +2 crit damage for every stack of force on them. Yeah, I mean, that could work, right? I think I'm going for make it double. Because maybe I'll go for the side crits in the future. So let's go for that one. Meteorite, and let's give it to Catzerker. He's going to use... Oh wait, I don't want to use a solar lantern. No, I don't. I want to get that Kullervo, and then we can use all the lanterns we are able to find, but not before that. And I have to remember to not reroll any actions and traits of the third monster I'm going to pick right now, because it's going to be replaced, hopefully. Okay, let's go for a living armor, because we are able to inflict blue poise damage. Hopefully, yeah, we are. Okay, So let's start with the Tempering again. And we will do the same combo. Nice, we were able to generate a Wild Eater. Wait, does it really generate a Wild Eater? On support action, convert. Oh, it's going to convert it. Fine. Staggered. He doesn't have a bleed this time, unfortunately, but it's okay, because we are going to use a long slash. Or let's use maybe a Tempering first, and then long slash. Is it better? Okay. Fine, you had no eco at least. Now I'm unable to use the long slash 2 times. Maybe I should start with a mist. Well, let's start with the mist and then we are going for the long slash. Okay, this is double heal, right? He has 2 temporary power as well. For eco, he's so good. I really like him. Let's use Tempering now. And let's do a long slash. Great, okay, great. I'm happy that he died, because now he would probably inflict a lot of corruption to Ravager. Level 2 Ravager, Dread and Gore. Whenever terror stacks, we are not really going for the terror, so I'm going to skip this one. But we definitely want Splatter, so let's take that one. Allies gain plus 30% crit chance against enemies with bleed. Whenever an enemy dies, spread half of their bleed stacks to the remaining enemies. This is just wonderful. This is great. Another meteorite, fine. Yeah, we could have better items, right? And let's go for Aether Spring. So now we are basically going to take anything. In case that we take Kullervo, it would be a different story. Maybe let's try Rerolling, because we want only him. Yeah, he's not here, but we were close. We were quite close. Let's probably go for Bronze Lion. Or maybe Living Armor. To have some armor. Okay, let's go for a Living Armor shifted. He's going to give us a little bit of shield, and we are going to replace him later on with Kullervo. Okay, let's loot this. This is still secondary, right? So I think Kullervo cannot be here. Great, and double Ranger could be fine with a long slash. I think we'll be able to stagger both of them. And maybe not. And we cannot even use Tempering. Heals target ally, apply dodge. Can we at least stagger the first guy? It looks like we cannot. Dodge. Okay, Catzerker is going to receive, unfortunately, a lot of corruption. Wow. Wow, okay, never mind, I take it back. What was that? Wow. I mean, yeah, that was great, but that was lucky. But if you are able to inflict a lot of bleed on enemies, water damage against target enemy, shield all allies, routing strike. Yeah, let's start with the Tempering. And let's continue with the long slash. Oh, Catzerker is destroying them. Great, we have still only Wordiness 3 with Living Armor, so I'm happy I picked him. Maybe I'm going to play with him the next run. Scepter, initial temporary power. Let's give this to Ravager and Meteorite to Living Armor. Beautiful. Now let's move here. What is this? Oh, that's the Aether Spring, right. So random loot or corruption cleanse. Obviously corruption cleanse on this difficulty. Yeah. I didn't want to pick it. I wanted to dash on the top. Never mind. Okay. Nice. Okay, I'm happy I went here because I don't want to miss any fights. So who do we have here? Snelly, Living Armor. This is a good combo. Very, very good combo. But we are unable to use a long slash. So that's a problem. Let's use Tempering first. And now we are able to use a long slash. Are we going to use a long slash or are we going for Shrouding Strike? What do you guys think? I would like to interrupt basically only Snelly. Okay, let's try this long slash. Oh no. Oh no. I cannot do both of them. Let's go with the long slash in that case. Yeah, this is bad. A lot of corruption, unfortunately. 6. But we have higher corruption class, so should be fine, right? 3-3. Let's go with the mist. Again, that's Snelly. I mean, really? Let's go with the Tempering again. Now let's use probably a mist to... Oh man. I did not see that. What a mistake. In that case, let's use a Shrouding Strike to shield ourselves. Okay, show me what you have. 0 corruption. 0 corruption. Oh, that shield worked great. I love it. Now we are able to stagger him as well, right? We just have to play it smart with the Tempering again. And now I am going to use that long slash. Just to be sure, you know. Good. Bye-bye. And we are able to stagger you as well. Okay. This was a harder fight. I gained some corruption, but we are able to cleanse a lot every turn. So it's okay. And level 2 Living Armor, level 3 Catzerker. Okay. Real Strike, Chain Lightning. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to take that Chain Lightning. That one is really good, especially if we are going to have high crit chance. And here I'm going to just take something. Probably Assault Shield. At the end, this is going to be a good combo with Living Armor. I think it would work very well with the Living Armor. But I just want to go pure damage again. And I'm probably going to lose against the last boss again. Because we will have no defense at all. Okay, let's go for a Living Armor again, because we are able to at least stagger him. So, who is it? Okay, Living Armor. And of course we don't have any Water Eater this time. That's expected. So let's convert at least one wild. And now we are able to stagger him. So let's do it. Dead. dead immediately. Wonderful. Let's rather generate Aether than to give him a dodge. Catzerker already has a dodge. This is going to be harder. Oh no, we are able to stagger him. Nice. So let's do it with the chain lightning right away. Big damage. Now I'm probably going to continue with the long slash, because then I'm able to deal damage to both of them. And Shrouding Strike, yeah, it could be used before. Let's use it. So how does that living armor work? We are going to gain eco when receiving a damage to shield. Let me read it one more time. Whenever an ally gets attacked, if 7 or more damage gets absorbed or prevented, applies 1 eco to that ally and breaks 1 poise on the attacker. That's so strong. That's so good. I mean, really. Let's start with a Shrouding Strike, because he's going to retaliate, right? Then let's continue. Yeah, with what? With a long slash. And staggered. Because of the damage, poise damage received from destroying shield. Okay. Good. Fine. Another fight won. Level 3 Ravager as well. Elixir. 3 dodge to target ally. Lightning Assault. Applies bleed. Lightning Assault is very good. It's probably one of the best attacks for us. But I like the Chain Lightning as well, but this is inflicting the bleed. And it can inflict obviously several bleeds. 4 of them. So let's take that one. We will need so much Aether, by the way. Boots. Boots? Yeah, boots. Let's give it to Ravager. That also does count as preventing damage. Okay, third area. Merchant, Cook. I think I'm going for the Merchant just so I'm able to get a free soul. And maybe you'll be able to get that Kullervo right away. Let's see it. No Kullervo. Okay, so... yeah, we just need to catch him now. But maybe we should use a change of the type. Which types do we have? Crit for sidekick, that's fine. Crit dodge terror, yeah, I want to replace that terror. And we are going to replace it with what? Force? Maybe. Yeah, I will need a lot of Aether as well, so maybe that one. We will see if we are able to get a Force or Aether. We are able to get a Aether, we are able to get a Force as well. So I'm probably going for the Force. Yeah, Force is Force. Let's infuse it. Instead of terror. Good. And let's continue. Shop. Do we want to buy anything? I think not yet. We will wait until we are able to get a Kullervo. Oh wait, we will not get him now. We will be able to get him only in the next area. Glance. Wild. Elements to wild. I would like to convert element of the Catzerker to wild, because his sidekicks are probably going to deal a wild damage. Am I right? Well, let's wait with it. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, no Kullervo here. But this should be easy fight. Let's use Tampering, that's going to convert. And now we are able to use a long slash. Beautiful. Nearly staggered. Let's attack him a little bit more. 2 temporary power. Oh man. A lot of damage received. Are we able to stagger him? I don't know. Let's try Shrouding Strike. Then let's continue with the Mist. And maybe I'm able to use a Tampering. But I think I'm going to rather... I think I should be able to stagger him after using a Mist. And a long slash, yeah. Okay, that's better. He's even dead. Double kill. Again from the Catzerker. Wow. Okay, that's insane. Chain Lightning is quite strong. What's our crit chance, by the way, with the Catzerker? I have to check it. I think we have some innate. Okay, we have crit chance plus 25%. And then from the Chain Lightning we have... Oh, we don't have increased crit from the Chain Lightning. Okay, let's open it. Tea of Many Spices. That one is giving us Aether, if I'm not mistaken. Now let's charge Living Armor again. Beautiful. Unfortunately, Snelly is going to attack us. So I think I'm going for the Shrouding Strike, so I'm at least going to shield Ravager a bit. And then I don't know. Let's use a long slash. Okay, we had a crit, so Living Armor is going to get staggered. But this is not enough. 5 damage received. Nice, no corruption. I don't really understand when I'm going to receive a corruption, because 5 damage isn't that low. Sometimes I receive like 1-2 damage and I receive some corruption. So I would like to understand it. Let's start with a Flutter again. And then, yeah, I have enough Aether. Let's start with... No, I shouldn't use a Flutter. I should use a Mist. Never mind. Let's crit. Nice, he has a bleed as well. Lucky. Lucky, guys. Only 2 corruption, but a lot of weakness. Lightning Assault. We are able to use Lightning Assault as well. I think let's start with a Mist. No. Let's start with a long slash. No. Let's start with a Mist. So he has 2 terror, and now Chain Lightning against him. Okay, and let's kill him. Well, the bleed is going to kill him. Fine. Not bad, could be worse. But we don't have any healing, that's also an issue. Level 3 Living Armor, Bloody Charm, we have Bloody Charm. That's really good. Are we going to keep him, guys? I think he's working pretty well. Let's check him. He has really good traits as well. He has this Assault Shield, so he's going to shield us. Shield is going to deal more poise damage from the signature trait. It's also applying Eco. And Bloody Charm applies Eco to target ally. On Eco applies 4 bleed. So I want to use this to all enemies. I want to use this only if I have 2 Eco. Oh, boss fight. You know what, guys? Let's agree that it's going to be a destiny. We will see if we are able to fight a Kullervo. If not, we will continue with the living armor. Okay, let's take challenge. Obviously, Catzerker is successful. Level 4. Critical bleed. Yeah, that one basically is a bread and butter of our build, right? Then we have critical hybridization. On crit from an ally, it deals 2 wild damage hit. That's really, really good. And Hour of Glory is fine. I mean, this is great for applying power. I like this so much, but we are going for the bleed, so let's go for a critical bleed. Okay. So I think we have one last chance here. Wait, there is no more fight. So no Kullervo for us. Do I understand it correctly? Yeah, no Kullervo. And we cannot reroll. Can we reroll? Can we buy a reroll? We cannot buy a reroll. We can buy only Memento. Okay, it looks like we are going to continue with the living armoring. Blade. Yes, please. Let's buy a blade. Let's give it to Catzerker. And let's scrap. We have still 30 gold. That's a lot. Lance would be great. That one is increasing crit chance by 10% as well. Let's give it to Ravager. And now we have 25 gold. What about this talisman? Damage +1. Whenever a buff is applied to this monster, 20% chance to apply another stack. That's also good. I mean, for that eco, but it's not working with the shield. I think I'm going to ignore it this time. Skill reroll is not a reroll of the monster. Let's buy some experience. And we are done. Okay. And we have one more. This oasis. I think I should let Catzerker be in it. What about our living armor? Is he a wind as well? He is a wind. Yeah, okay, let's go for Catzerker, because I think when I have a wild element, I'm going to deal wild damage with the sidekicks. Our last chance. It's not the last chance. We will see. For now, we are going to keep the living armor, obviously. Reroll a trait or action again. Maybe living armor. We have bloody charm with him as well. Maybe this flutter. I don't really need. Heal for 10. The cost is small, but let's reroll it. Elixir, Diamond Shield, and Solar Wind. Let's get the Elixir to get basically better healing. And let's continue. Wait, do I want to change a type? Maybe I do want to change a type from Dodge on Living Armor to maybe Aether, because we need to generate more Aether, and I'm probably going to do it with the Ravager as well. Because this looks like it's going to be a really expensive build. But I'm going to start with the Ravager, because there is still a chance that I'm going to replace the Living Armor. Infuse. Aether instead of dodge. Good, level 4. Hour of Glory. Yeah, this is the same thing, right? Synchronous Majesty, Forceful Generation. Whenever an ally reaches 2 force stacks. Are we going for Hour of Glory? Could be good. Let's take it. It's going to be fun. Stacking power is great as well. Beautiful. Ah, we don't have Shifted Fairy. Damn. I was hoping. Fine. What is this? Tempering Seed 3 attacks. Yeah, let's start with the Tempering. In that case, dodge at least a bit. Then let's continue with the shielding, probably. 3 times 4. That's a lot, but maybe the shielding is going to save us from the corruption. Probably not. Nice, we were able to inflict the bleed. Another one. Yeah, no corruption received. Beautiful. Oh, I forgot. He has that... How is it called? Blood Pact. That it dealt so much damage. I mean, really. Let's heal a Ravager. Huh? I'm probably going to use a Tempering this time to heal. Or am I going to heal with the Elixir? And use a Chain Lightning instead? That's tempting. Okay, let's do it. Let's go for a Chain Lightning. He deserves it. Yeah, staggered. And we are able to heal as well. Great, so we have Glory. Bloody Charm we could use. Applies Echo to target ally. On Echo. Applies 4 bleed. 4 bleed is not that great. I think I'm going to rather heal Catzerker and give him another dodge. 3 dodge. And then let's use basic attack to generate some Aether. 6 bleed. For corruption. That Blood Pact did not deal that high damage now. So that's great. Now we are going to continue. Yeah, we need more Aether. We need more Aether. Let's use Tea of Many Spices on Catzerker. Then let's use this Chain Lightning again. That should inflict a lot of bleed. Nice. And Lightning Assault as well. We have enough Aether for that, so that's great. Only 1 crit, but he has 14 bleed. And let's go for a Shrouding Strike to shield ourselves more. 44 damage received from that bleed. Come on. Oh, okay. 9 life. Enough. Just enough. Let's heal him. He has only 35 life. Okay, that's the reason why. And now he is not attacking, or she is not attacking, so let's attack. Let's start with a long slash. Let's use a mist. And let's use a basic attack. Okay, this might be a problem because maybe she's going to deal very high damage now. Yeah, double heal. Okay, it wasn't that bad. It wasn't that bad. I think now we are going to kill her. Is it better to start with the tempering because we don't have that much ether? That's a good question. Well, I have eco, so this temporary would work 2 times, so I think I'm going to do that. Now I'm going to use... Oh, I cannot use a lightning assault. Why? Oh. Am I able to generate it? I'm not really. But I think I have meteorite. I have meteorite. So that's on any action, right? On support action, I'm going to convert. So maybe it would be... Yeah, but support actions are going to consume red as well. We need to kill her. So... Let's start with the Shrouding Strike. Or maybe with a Mist to inflict a terror. So we are going to deal higher damage with a Catzerker. We have a heal as well. Let's do it just to be sure. Let's go with the Mist to inflict the terror. 24 health. And now we are unable to use a Shrouding Strike, unfortunately. But we are able to stagger. Okay, good, at least that. And I think this should be a dead with a bleed, because bleed is going to deal so high damage. Yeah, 17. Okay, good. It took so long, guys, I know. But I'm happy that we were able to kill her. And we have level 4 with the Living Armor. So what options do we have? Whenever eco is applied to an ally, shields that monster for 3. Eye of the Storm. For every 35 wind or wild damage dealt by allies, apply dodge to the ally with the lowest amount of dodge. Yeah, this is not bad. I mean, Eye of the Storm would be great again with that haste. Whenever eco is applied to an ally shield. I think I'm going to reroll this one, guys. Reroll this one, guys. Every 7 times a trait, this trait triggers also generate random ether. That's so bad. Permafrost. Unbound Ether. Unbound Ether. On support action, consumes up to 1 wind ether to heal each ally for 3 and apply 1 eco to self. Okay, let's go for a permafrost. Let's go for a permafrost. I need a wind ether, that's a problem. Health on single target attack. On single target attack. Let's scrap it. And let's continue. Okay, I'm still not sure if I want to keep Living Armor. I think he's not bad, but... Yeah, okay. We don't have Kullervo here, so we are going to keep him. But let's take Ether at least, and let's give it to Living Armor. Infuse. Ether instead of dodge. Good. And now let's cleanse. Beautiful. And what do we have in shop? Nothing. Wild Ether. Oh, no. Potato is nice. Potato is nice. Let's give it to Living Armor. It's going to be probably tanky, right? And let's buy experience. Let's buy one more. Oh, great. Okay. So we are locked in on Living Armor from now on, it seems. But at least I have a higher chance to complete this run. Right? Okay. So are we going to keep all these types which we currently have? I would like to keep that sidekick. Force as well. We have double ether, which is great. We have a shield, which we need. And we have 1 eco on Living Armor. Which I think is fine. Yeah. Okay. Meteorite. Epic equipment. On support action, heals the target ally with the ally's initial eco +1 and evasion 10%. Power chain sidekick damage. And cleanses 4 debuffs is a lot. Is a lot. Yeah, let's go for Ocarina. I really like Ocarina for that supporting healing. It's a very small one, but yeah, I sometimes it can be just enough, you know, that you can focus on attacking and not healing. Interesting situation. Let's probably start with the tempering and then with the long slash. Or are we going immediately with the chain lightning to interrupt the top Domovoy? Or chain lightning? Or lightning assault, I mean. But if I use a lightning assault, I cannot do anything else. Like anything. Okay. Great. That worked. That worked. So let's attack him. Nice, we have a wild Aether as well, but we don't need it. And we are going to receive some damage, but we have... Wow. Okay, that wasn't some, that was a lot. Oh, at least he missed. Oof. Fine. Double eco on the living armor, so we can use Bloody Charm and apply 4 bleed to all enemies. Or it would be better to just stagger Grimoire. Well, it's a free action. So maybe we will be able to do it. Applies eco to target ally. Let's apply it to living armor, obviously. Okay, so everyone has 4 bleed now. And I'm still able to use a Shrouding Strike. But if I use a Shrouding Strike... Yeah... Let's use a Shrouding Strike. Or Mist. Let's first go with the Tempering. Oh, that one used the Wild Aether. Never mind. So we have to go with the Mist. But he is going to be interrupted at least. 7 bleed. Yeah, Domovoy are probably going to heal themselves. I have bleed now as well. Yeah, they have a regen as well. Burn. Okay, what now? Domovoy in the middle is going to do a big bang. Let's start with the Bloody Charm again. Didn't it apply 4 to each? Didn't I have enough eco? I thought I had 2. But it looks like I did not. Never mind. It looks like long slash is just enough. Yeah, I can even use double long slash. So let's do that. And let's use it again. And he should be staggered, right? With the bleed. Okay, good. Fine, you can heal yourself. Enjoy. And we continue with high damage. Let's start with the Tempering this time. Then let's use a Bloody Charm again. So let me see if it's going to inflict 4 bleed. Yeah, it did. Good. And let's go for a long slash. Beautiful. Oh, we can still use elixir. I have to get some better attack ability probably for living armor. That's a lot of burn. Let's kill you. Great. Okay, guys. Very, very good. Wordiness 4 with living armor. And level 5 with everyone. Fine, let's start with the Catzerker. A polar wind. Oh, we have a shout. We have a shout, guys. Shout is great. Let's go for a shout. Shout is really good. I don't know why I like it so much. Yeah, but we have that trait also for double sidekicks. So I think I want to use sidekicks as much as possible. And this is very cheap. On eco. On eco applies eco to all other allies. Yeah, I'm not going to use it all the time, right? Only if I have eco. And with the Ravager we have free action energy charm. That's healing, generating Aether. I don't really want to use that. Ice Spears. Critical deal additional damage. But only 2 hits. For 4 Aether. That's not that great. Oh, it's against all enemies. That's a different story. Yeah, I think I'm going for this one. To have some AoE. Okay, and then living armor. Sound of energy. Applies to eco temporary power to target ally. For 3, that's too expensive for that low healing. I don't really care about eco. Applying eco. I don't need anyone else to have eco, just probably living armor. Okay, now also Catzerker. Water bolt, no. Energy charm with him. I don't want to use my last reroll for this. Okay, let's take energy charm. Not the best action. In general, okay, now I have 2 rerolls. In general, these 3 actions were not that great. I mean, that first one, what's the name of it? Shout, that one is great. At least I don't see Kullervo anywhere. So we don't want anything. Let's continue. We are fine. And here give us water or wind. That's a good question because I want both of them. Probably I want more wind. I need wind for shout and basically everything. Here I need wind for basically everything. And living armor needs water. Okay, he needs water, but he's not that important. Yeah, that's sad, he's not important. Yeah, but it's true. It's true. Let's go for a wind. He's just going to be a support. Ravager Catzerker is going to win this run. Dome, let's scrap it. Okay, so who do we have here? Let's go for a let's go for a Mephisto because Mephisto is problem. And he doesn't have that much life, it's Domovoy. Okay, Grimoire. 7, already 7. That's impossible for me to interrupt. On eco. I cannot do anything. I mean, really. We can do double long slash. Okay, it's not. That's not nothing. Let's do that. Nice, with the crits as well. At least that. At least that. Yeah, let's do it. Why did they receive a power? Is it Mephisto's signature trait? Does he give a power to everyone? 7 corruption. Okay. Let's read it. I'm not sure. I don't remember. No, he's not inflicting power. Why did they receive a power? I have no idea. Oh, they have other traits as well. Peak performance they have. So that's the reason why. Okay, so where is my cursor? Here it is. We could go for this Ice Pierce to deal a lot of poise damage to everyone. I think I'll use a Shout first. So we have 2 sidekicks and now I cannot use anything. That was smart, but we are able to interrupt Grimoire and we are also able to generate a random Aether. But if we do this, we are fine. Oh, we can use the Bloody Charm. Let's heal Catzerker and let's give him Eco. And now I'm going to use a Mist to interrupt Grimoire. Oh, I didn't even need a sidekick. And I have one more. So I would like to go for a Domovoy, because maybe I'll be able to crit him with a Catzerker. But if I crit him, yeah, I'm going to interrupt him. I can stagger. So let's try it. Yeah, okay, good. Beautiful. 16 damage with nothing? Okay, but I did not receive any corruption. Never mind then. Now, this was great, this shout. And I have 3 eco again. This is broken. How can it be so broken? I did not expect that this shout is going to be so good. I was planning picking up, but I did not expect it's going to be this good. Are we able to kill him? I think we are, yeah, with the bleed. Yeah, good. Great, easy. And I was kind of scared of this fight when I started. When it started. Skull. Initial sidekick with a skull. I need to check what's my effective crit chance with the Catzerker during a fight, because we have that blade as well. Let's go here. Wait, what's this? Nothing. I thought I saw something. So, which one now? Let's go for Nosferatu, because that one is easier to stagger. 3 Wind Eater, 4 Wind Eater. 4 Wind Eater, so we are in the same situation again. Let's start with a long slash. Oh, by the way, yeah, let me check that crit chance. 40% with a Catzerker, 28 with a Ravager. Okay. Not ideal, right? So show me what you have. One corruption, that's great. How much is it? 9. Yeah. We still don't have eco. Why don't I have eco? When do I get eco? Initial eco, okay. I would like to have initial eco with Catzerker. Wait, maybe it's better to give him that ocarina. What do you guys think? Probably it is much better. Yeah, and then I'm not really generating eco in any other way. Only with this Bloody Charm. Let's use it on Catzerker. And now I'm going to use that shout. So I gave that eco back to Living Armor. Hyper combo. And now let's use a long slash. Okay, Nosferatu is staggered. I think... Yeah, he's basically staggered as well. That Grimoire. Because he will receive damage from the bleed. Good. Yeah, so this is also a good combo. I can just give Eco right away to Catzerker and then use a shout with him. Again. On Eco applies 4 bleeds too. Yeah, let's give him Eco again. Okay, so Living Armor, you are lucky. You can keep that Ocarina. We need the blade anyway. And we don't have any support action with the Ravager. We need to get one free support action if it's possible. And now let's use probably Icy Spears. I think Icy Spears should be enough. Yeah, Grimoire is dead. So let's attack another one this time. Great, beautiful. Beautiful magical. Great. You see guys, this is... You just play the game and then you find some great interactions which you never thought of. This game is so good at it. Okay, let's go down here. Let's go for Mephisto. Are we dealing any earth damage like at all? We are dealing wild damage. We have a lance as well. We are dealing wild damage with a Catzerker, right? If I am not mistaken. I think we do. And then we have a lance. So we are dealing quite a lot of voice damage. So let's start with the Bloody Charm again. Let's use a shout. And Long Slash. Yeah, this first turn seems to be really bad. Might be a problem in the future. Wow, this wasn't that bad turn. But we are going to receive a lot of corruption again. Yeah, you see? 0. So let's do it again. Let's use a shout. This time to target ally. Let's use a Bloody Charm again on the Catzerker because he will need that eco again. And let's use a Long Slash. Magical. He's not staggered. Let's attack a Shambler, because Mephisto is going to be staggered anyway. Okay, Shambler was staggered as well. So now we have to kill the Mephisto. Let's start with a shout. Wait, don't we have a free action? We need a free action with a Catzerker. Is it better to use a shout or to use a tampering? Yeah, probably at the beginning shout and later a tampering. Or let's just exchange it. Let's use a Bloody Charm. And let's use Long Slash. Fine, 30 is a lot. So you are down. And now let's use a Shrouding Strike. The Shrouding Strike is so good, by the way. It doesn't seem that strong, but it's giving so much shield. Okay, level 6 with everyone. This is going to be great level up. Okay, let's start with the Living Armor, because for him I want to get that Bloody Echoes, so I'm probably going to use a reroll. if I don't have it. Eco Chamber. Whenever Eco triggers on this monster, apply 1 Eco to another ally with the lowest amount of Eco. Yeah, let's try rerolling to get that bloody Ecos. I would like to try it, how it's going to work in this build. Okay. Cosmic Eco. Shielding Winds. On wind action from any ally, shields that ally for 5. Okay, let's try again. For every 7 allied emergency response. Okay, let's try again. Nothing. Allies with Eco gain more crit chance and evasion. Do you want that? Yeah, I don't think so. Let's try one last reroll. Bloody Ecos. Okay, great. So we have Bloody Ecos. Whenever Eco triggers on an ally, apply 4 bleed stacks to the enemy with the lowest amount of bleed. Yeah, I think this is great. It's not super strong. Void Burn would be probably better. But let's go for it because it's Maverick trait. Just for this combination of crit and Eco. And then on the Catzerker, crit chance plus 20% on every 3 crits generate Wild Ether. Very good. Whenever sidekicks is applied to this monster, generate random ether. Very good. On every 3 wind ether consumed by allies, apply sidekick to self. Very good. Okay. Let's go for critical ether because we want to deal as much crit as possible. Because we want to apply a lot of bleed. So let's go for that. And we also want to deal high damage. And Ravager, he has a critical bleed as well. But he doesn't have that high crit chance, but it's still good. Sleight of Hand, plus 3 crit damage. We don't want that. On crit from an ally, it deals 2 wild damage hit. Ooh. This is so good. Yeah, this is so good, but it's not what our build is about. Our build is about a bleed, so let's go for a bleed. Monster Soul. Yeah, sometimes some builds just would be better, right? Of course, because some traits are stronger than other. But that doesn't mean that we are going to play the same thing all the time, right? That would be boring. Okay, where are we going now? Boss fight? Oh yeah, it is a boss fight. And let's go for a merchant. I still would like to get some good artifacts. We have belt. No. Initial Eco Terra replication. No. It's not bad, but we don't want it. That Ocarina is slightly better right now. Okay, I think I'm going to buy the Hexing Harp because it can save us some time. So let's take that. And let's buy 3 experience. Good. And the next boss is going to be... Oh, Shifted Star Spawn. That one is easy. He's not buffing himself with the power, is he? Probably he is. Okay, so let's start with a Bloody Charm on Catzerker. Then I'm going to use a Shout. Now that Shout is definitely better than Tampering because we want to use Eco to apply bleed to enemies. So boss already has 4 bleed now, which means that he's going to be more likely to receive a crit by 30%. So let's start with the Long Slash. No crit. Never mind. But at least 6 bleed. Look how much poise damage we are able to deal with to him. He's staggered in the first turn, and we are not really focusing on that. If we took that wild damage on crit, he would be staggered like in the middle of turn. Okay, Bloody Charm again on the Catzerker. And Shout again. Then we don't really have any good single target attack. Oh, we do. We have Lightning Assault. Let's go for a Mist now. Or are we going to generate? We need a red. We need a red. Or we need Wild Ether somehow. Don't really know how. Let's use Shrouding Strike for sure, because we won't be able to interrupt him. 20 bleed. Nice, we were able to generate 1 wild. But what? Yeah, I'm going to use a basic attack. I don't want to spend that wild for basic attack. Basic skill. Okay, how much corruption is this? Nothing. We had so much shield, really? Good. He has 2 power already. The damage isn't that high. That's a problem. That's quite a problem. We need more free actions, it seems. Now I think I am going for the Tempering, because we want to increase our damage, so I wanted that force. Okay. Then we will use this Lightning Assault. But let's start with the Bloody Charm. If we use a Bloody Charm, we are not able to use this Lightning Assault. We will still be able to use it. Okay, let's use it in that case. Let's use it on Living Armor this time. 23 bleed. Then Lightning Assault. Yes. Nice, many crits. Fine, we'll be able to interrupt him. I think we will. Yeah, we are. So we don't really need to shield ourselves. We can just use basic attack to interrupt him. Great. 34 bleed. 100 damage received from the bleed. The problem is that you are losing half of the stacks, which is a lot. Fine. So what now? We are unable to interrupt him with anything, so let's start with a shout this time. Now let's use a Bloody Charm. Give him another eco for the next turn. Next time we are going to use a Tempering probably. And yeah, we will need to shield this turn, I think. Or yeah, I think we will need to. Or we can give him a dodge. He's going to attack 4 times, so dodge probably would have a higher effect than a shield. Yeah, we will see. We can also give him a shield with a T. Let's do that. I'm just afraid. And let's use a Lightning Assault now. Not that many crits this time. But he still has 37 bleed. Good, 113 damage. Big damage, 8 corruption. But we survived, that's important. And now he's going to deal AoE attack. Okay, we will survive again. Except Living Armor. Okay. Let's use a Bloody Charm. Let's use a Tempering. Or am I going for the Chain Lightning? No, let's go for a Tempering. Okay, 22 bleed. Now I cannot use Lightning Assault, unfortunately. We need one more red. One more red. With a Shrouding Strike, we would be able to get it. We need to interrupt him. That's really important to interrupt him, guys. So how are we going to do that? He has 8-8. Well, let's do it like this. Let's start with the Shrouding Strike. That's going to shield us as well. Yeah, so if we do not interrupt him, at least we will have a lot of shield. I think we will interrupt him, right? We must. Yeah, it would be very unlucky. Yeah, I think he is interrupted, yeah. Great. Okay, so only living armor is going to receive damage. 36. He has 11 health after the bleed proc. So he's basically dead. At the end, it wasn't that easy fight. Beautiful. It wasn't that easy fight, but it was still quite easy. We weren't really dying at any time. Level 7 Catzerker. Gemstone Skewer. 2 times 14, that's a lot. On crit applies eco to all other allies. But wait. What if I crit on both occasions? Is it going to apply 2 eco to all other allies, or can it proc only once? I think I don't need this. I don't think I need anything. I need a free action with the Catzerker, so let's increase our health. Unfortunately, we don't have any more rerolls because I used them all. I'm not sure if it was worth it, but probably yes, probably yes. Okay. So what now? You have Chromatic Scroll. That one is great. I'm going to buy that one. We have another blade with a dodge chance as well. We don't want it. Reroll. We could buy a reroll. Yeah, let's buy a reroll. And let's buy experience 2 times. Beautiful. Level 7 Ravager as well, and we have a reroll. So Ravager, what do you actually want? We have everything except a support action and a free action. So it would be nice to get some free support action for him to spend that eco he's generating. We have a dedicated support action. That one, but I would need to have 4 eco. That's unbelievable. Not unbelievable, disbelievable, but unachievable. Explosive Burst is really good. Very cheap as well. I think I'm going to reroll. Bloody Charm. Oh, that's exactly what we need, guys. But it's expensive. Okay, but it's nice to get it, I think. So let's replace... I want Lightning Assault, I want Ice Pierce. Long Slash, I'm not really sure if I want it, but probably yes. I'm going to replace the Mist. Very weird. And let's cleanse and increase our maximum HP. Living Armor still had only 54. That's very low. Let me just check. Okay, no Kullervo. And Garden. Garden is going to be a problem, right? Heal or evasion crit chance? Oh yeah. Not even a question. Not even a question. It's like they knew. Oh, we can skip. Fine, this could be easy. And it could kill us as well. Let's go... Let's go for Medusa. Oh man, yeah, these guys can kill us. So... Okay. This Ravager is going to attack with Firestorm. Crit trigger burn. Yeah, we will see. We will see. Let's start with the Bloody Charm on the Catzerker again. Then let's use that Shout. Good. So they have bleed now. No, only Medusa has. Oh, and I cannot use anything else. This is a problem. Let's attack a Medusa. Because she had a terror. We are able to interrupt her as well. Oh wait, we are able to use a long slash. So let's probably use that one. Let's maybe use Tea of Many Spices on Ravager. We have one red, nice, so we are now able to use a Bloody Charm as well. Let's do it, so everyone is going to receive a bleed stacks and I am able to crit them more likely with a long slash. Okay, great. So Medusa is staggered. The other guys unfortunately are not, but that's okay. But I think now when the Medusa is staggered, oh man. Okay. Yeah, she's unable to trigger her... How is it called? Her signature trait. You know which one. That one which is applying more affliction. Lamentation of Woes. Yeah, because she was staggered, that wasn't able to trigger. Okay, yeah, because she was not cleansing. Fine. So, let's kill them now. I lost some HP, but that should be fine. I think I'll go for Tampering this time, because this fight is about the damage, not really about the defense. So let's go with the Tampering. 3 sidekicks. Ice Spears to stagger them both. Hell yeah, let's do that. Okay, Catzerker staggered him. And Medusa is going to die with 10 bleed. So that's okay as well. Let's use Bloody Charm on Catzerker. Nice, we apply the bleed and... I think I'm going to attack one of them, right? Because she's going to die anyway. Okay, some shield. Oh, everyone died. Never mind. Yeah, that bleed is dealing so high damage. If you don't know, it's dealing 2 damage per each stack. So if they have like 20, it's going to deal 40. And reduce the number of stacks to half. Okay, Living Armor, Glacier Shield. Another free action, we have already so many free actions. We are not using this Energy Charm, by the way. Not at all. Snow Charm is better. But... I think I need some really big shielding ability. Instead of this Elixir. This Diamond Shield. Shield everyone, shield... Yeah, shield everyone for 4 only. Applied Rift Force to all allies. That's also good, by the way. Let's take it and let's replace probably that Energy Charm because we will not use it. 2 skill rerolls. Nice. This was a hard fight, by the way. So I'm happy that I won it. It can go anyway. It happened to me once that they just cleared me in 1 turn, so... Yeah, that's a nasty combination. So now we cannot start with the Bloody Charm, unfortunately. Why? Because we are missing fire. But we are able to generate fire. But that's going to be too late. Oh man, we have Naga here. Oh. Well... Let's try the blue one. So let's go for a Shrouding Strike. Let's use a Shroud anyway. Shrouding Strike. Okay, we have a lot of shield now, and let's... No, I should go for a Naga. How much damage is that? From a Jin? 59. What's happening, guys? What's happening? Let's heal him right away. Let's use a Bloody Charm. on me. Okay, and what now? Shout. He's going to attack him again with a flame skewer. He's not going for the retaliate at all. Okay. So I just need to heal him or stagger you. Let's go for a shout. If I used a bloody charm, I'm still able to use a long slash. Okay. So even more bleed. Let's use ice spears. Let's do it, guys. Nice, we are able to stagger him. So let's do it. I don't want to risk it. 18 bleed. 62 damage. Because he was staggered as well. Great. Okay, I'm happy. I'm very, very happy. So let's use a bloody charm. Double bleed. Now let's use a tampering because we are going to win. Beautiful, and long slash. Okay, Naga is dead. Naga is dead. We are able to use a diamond shield as well. That's nice. Yeah, it would give me a lot of shield. Let's use a shrouding strike this time. Great. Fine. That wasn't hard, but I think that Naga messed it up a little bit. It would be much more dangerous if it buffed himself with dodge. Ocarina rare. That's crap. And this is what? This is a buff against next 2 fights. I mean it makes sense. It's not going to be a boss fight, but still fights here are sometimes harder than boss fight. Let's go for a Naga. Oh nice, that one is green. All of them are green probably. So they can be staggered easily. So this Naga shifted version needs, I think, 2 power. No, 1 power. Let me check. 2 power. Yeah, 2 power. No bloody charm for us. Let's use a tampering. And let's go for a long slash. I use tampering because I want to crit that Naga, so I'm going to stagger him as soon as possible. And obviously I want to kill him as well, as soon as possible. So let's see this. He has 1 temporary power already. And this is a problem, so now he's going to retaliate. So we have to stagger him right away. Otherwise it can get bad. And ugly. Elixir, we still able to use this elixir. Will we be able to stagger him afterwards? I don't know. I don't know. Let's go for a tampering. I'm really scared that I won't be able to stagger him, so I want to have that force. Okay, now he is staggered. Fine. The damage from Naga is no problem. Yeah, we are even able to interrupt her. But do we want to do that? I think not. I think I'm going to ignore it and just attack a Naga instead. $14 damage. Okay. Fine. 3 corruption, that's nothing for him because he's not usually receiving damage. and he doesn't have any corruption. So let's start with the Bloody Charm again. Do we need to use a Bloody Charm? Maybe not. Well, let's use it. Let's use it to apply a bleed to everyone. Good. Then I'm going to use a Shout. Because I cannot use Tampering, and we are going for the Long Slash. I think he is down now, and Medusa is going to be staggered. Everyone is going to be staggered, and Naga dead. Good. Oh, we are able to attack. Let's attack, because we have Permafrost. So we are going to keep some shield, half of the shield for the next turn. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, and I always like to finish off with Chain Lightning. Great. This was great fight. Very funny. It wasn't easy, and at the end I didn't really receive any more corruption. Level 8. This is our last trait, so let me check what I actually want as my last trait, because I didn't remember and I took notes before the run. Okay, there are some options which are not needed that much. But it would be nice to get side crits for Catzerker. Oh, okay. Yeah, so we are going to get side crits. This monster sidekick attack is always crit and applies 1 bleed, in addition to the crit. Yeah, so it's going to apply 2 bleed, I think. Yeah. And Ravager, with the Ravager I would like to get the Chilling Proliferation, but I'm not sure if I'm able to get it with him. We don't have it here. We have Synchronous Force. When you reach 5 Ether of the same element, generates 2 additional Ether. And apply 1 force to each ally, but this can trigger only once per element per combat. Oh, we have Critical Hybridization. Let's go with that one. That one is great. That one is Poise Damage Destroyer, Poise Counters Destroyer. And level 8 with Living Armor as well. Tactical Shields. Allies with 5 or more shield gain +1 damage and plus 15% crit chance. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure what to do now. I think I'll go for... Yeah, I don't know. I think I'm going to reroll. I'm not really having eco all the time. And I don't have a shield all the time. And this is not going to trigger that many times. Maybe once per combat. So let's reroll. Frenzy. For every 9 allied actions, generates 1 random Ether and applies Sidekick to self. That's good. That's already better, I think. On support action, consumes up to 1 Wind Ether to heal each ally and for 3 and apply 1 eco to self. No. And Chorus is not that great. Let's go for a Frenzy. So Living Armor is going to have side crits as well. Wait, is that side crit aura? No, I thought that it is. Oh no, it's just for this monster. In that case, I didn't really want to take it for a Living Armor. But that make it double is aura. At least that one. Yeah, that one is double. So he's going to at least hit 2 times. Where am I going? Up here? No, down here. Oh. So maybe I should release a soul, guys. And maybe we are going to skip everything and just go for the bosses. What do you think? Let me see what kind of bonus we have here. If it's anything significant. Sidekick boom. At the start of combat, apply 1 sidekick to all allies. Allies gain plus 15 crit chance. Yeah, that is significant. It is very significant. So I think I'm going to skip. Maybe I should go for a cook. Skull. Whenever this monster applies a debuff to an enemy. Yeah, that's a good one. Maybe it would be great for living armor. Let's keep it. Let's increase the HP of living armor. 61. And it looks like we will be able to skip. Guard and Protector. Release 2 souls to clans. We don't need that. We can, but we don't need that. Okay, are we able to skip this way? Where are we going? Oh, we are going the wrong way. I hope you don't mind skipping. But I also want to try beating it on level 8. Let's get a chest. That's a cleanse. And this is not really needed. But it's at least going to give him 2 experience. Nobody needs to experience. So let's give it to Catzerker. No, let's give it to Ravager. Oh, let's give it... Yeah. Let's give it to Ravager for crit. Okay. Let's see what's here. Sometimes it's not really possible to skip. This time it is. So let's do it. Let's go for our last item. The only problem with this skipping is that you are going to have less health because you are receiving some health on the level up. Upgrade. Oh, we are able to upgrade. Yeah, let's upgrade Ravager's Lance. Wind damage +1. Ether chance. Yeah. I mean, that's great, right? But I don't have any free action on him. Oh my god, Eidos. Oh. Okay. Oof. This is going to be very hard. At least I'm able to stagger them, but... Yeah. This is going to be really hard. One is shifted, one is not shifted. That's a good thing, at least. And let's use T on Ravager. He's going to get attacked. And we generated 1 red. So that's great. Let's use... Is it great? Yeah, it is great. Let's use Tampering. And long slash. Beautiful. Oh, this is great. Let me check the crit chance with the Catzerker, because now we have increased it a lot. Enemies have bleed as well, so we have to add another 30% to that. 65, so he has 95%, or maybe that crit chance is increased by 30%, but only the base crit chance, which is not this one. I don't really know how it's calculated. Ravager 42, living armor 20. So I think that 15% is like flat added. How much damage is this? A lot. Let's attack. Oh. Naga, right? Not him. No, Naga. If you are able to kill the Naga, Eidos is doing nothing. 8 in bleed already. He's nearly dead. Double force. Okay, so the top Naga is going to retaliate now, but I think I will be able to kill him, so that should be fine. So let's start with the Bloody Charm. Now let's use a Shout, right? Okay. And now I'm going to use Ice Spears or Long Slash. Well, let's start with the Bloody Charm. Fine. Let's use just the long slash, I think, to save. And do we want to use some artifact to purge? Maybe. Break poise, we don't need it. Let's purge Eidos. And let's use a long slash. We have a sidekick on the living armor as well. Nice, triple crit. Wow. How many bleed they get? He is dead. He really is dead. Wow. Even living armor was able to crit. He's critting all the time. That Catzerker is really critting with 95% chance, it seems. 17 bleed stack and it's only Eidos now. Yeah, and he's going to get staggered, obviously. So let's start with the Bloody Charm. Let's use it on living armor. Great. Now we could use the shield. By the way, that maybe is a good idea to do, but we'll see later. Now I'm not going to use a Bloody Charm because I don't have any eco. Maybe I should give him eco. Let's first use a Tampering. Three sidekicks, 2 force. Now I'm going to use a Lightning Assault. That's going to stagger him and inflict probably many sidekicks. 31 bleed stacks, 35, 37. And I'm not going to use that shield now. Let's just use basic attack. 38, 39 bleed, 46. Okay, 140 damage, I think it was. Great. Let's continue. Let's continue, this was great. Bloody Charm again on the living armor. So that's another 4 bleed, he has 31 already. Then I'm going to use a Tampering again. At the end, the Tampering is great, because I have many eco stacks, so I can use it freely. Then I'm going to use a Bloody Charm probably as well. No, I don't want to spend the blue. No, I'm not going to do that. Let's go with just a Lightning Assault. 37 bleed, 44, 53, 54, and we have Shrouding Strike as well. This is going to be my record. 56, 57, 65 bleed stacks. I don't know what the damage was, but it was probably around 200, right? Okay, great. That was great. And that was on level 8, but we have a buff of 15% crit, so that's also the reason why it was that easy, but it was much easier than I expected. Especially I was able to kill those Nagas so fast. But I was lucky, and it's because of this build that we are going for the wind actions that we are able to stagger them really easily. Because both of the Nagas are wind. Initial force, Earth Generator, regen chance 50%. I mean, this could work for now, because maybe we'll need some clans. We don't have any clans. Okay, we have Antidote Flask, let's buy that one. But do we want this drum instead of Ocarina? It would give us a regen as well. What do you think? I think I'm going to keep the Ocarina. The problem is that you need to target the one who you want to cleanse from. So that's a problem. Maybe Ravager is going to level up. Okay. Nobody. Okay, at least we have another 5 health. So let's see, we are at 70, 70 and 66. That's a very low health. I usually go higher. We finally made it back. Chernobog. Okay, Chernobog it is this time. I would like to fight against Capri, like all the time. But at least we will test this skill against Chernobog. Yeah, I wanted Capri. Whatever, it is what it is. Let's do it. At least we have a music with Chernobog. Great. Okay, let's see. I think it shouldn't be that hard against Chernobog because we have some good attacks and we are able to inflict poise damage very easily. The problem is sidekicks. Yeah, the sidekicks are hitting him, not his hands. So that might be a problem. Also, bleed stacks are hitting him, not his hands. So if we are able to get the right colors, like red and green, we are able to interrupt in hands. But if it's going to be blue or yellow, that's going to be a problem, especially the yellow one. So we cannot do anything with the living armor at the beginning. That's great. Let's start with T against Catzerker. 1 green. Yeah, we will use also corruption. I will not avoid it. Let's go for tampering. 15 for sidekick, I mean. Oh, but look at it, we are able to destroy one of his hands just with a long slash. Or we are able to use a normal attack to destroy it. But wait. Long slash does seems to be better, but I will use a normal attack. Even a blue one we are able to destroy. Okay, so the sidekick was against the hand. I thought that the sidekick is always going to be against the normal target. Bloody charm. Let's use a bloody charm on the Catzerker. And let's attack his hands. Okay, fine. Show me what you have. Double miss. Not bad. Catzerker still. And we are unable to destroy his hand, really. But I think I will be able to crit, right? Let's go for it. Let's risk it. Okay. So his another hand is destroyed as well. And now we can finally use a Catzerker. Let's use a shout. So we have double sidekicks. And let's use a bloody charm to inflict more bleed to him. 12. And let's use this shrouding strike. Get some shield as well. Great. Oh, we have a power because we are able to crit many times. I forgot that we have that trait at all. How is it called? Aura of Glory? It's going to be good against the boss. Okay, so we have stronger Catzerker and very weak Ravager. That should be easy. Problem is that he has eco and he's going to use tampering. Yeah, that's a problem. We probably should destroy him. Let's start with the bloody charm on the living armor. Bleed to everyone. Enjoy. Then I'm going to use a shout. We have a lot of wind ether. And now long slash. Okay, he's going to be staggered. Fine. He's dead. With that much bleed, he's dead. And am I going for the diamond shield? I think I am. Just to give everyone force. Oh man, this is going to deal so high damage, really? Okay, we have to use a shield in that case. No, was it targetable? Should I target Catzerker instead? 10. Brain corruption already. It was targetable, right? Yeah, it was. Damn. I don't know why I thought it's shielding everyone. And only that. I'm not using it, so... Fine, this time he's attacking Catzerker again. Why do you do that? Let's use Tampering. At least that's going to give me a little bit of dodge. Then... Elixir. Another dodge. Oh, I don't think we need that. Let's use Bloody Charm on Catzerker. So he's healed, and maybe we are going to use something to interrupt him. Or maybe Antidote Flask. Let's go for interrupt. And long slash. No, we can just use normal attack. Let's attack his hand. Great. Okay, that's all fine, but now we really have to attack the Chernobog and deal some damage to him. Because this is nothing. Let's use basic attack to generate some Aether. 29, bleed 34. Okay, he receives only 69 damage from that. But it will get better. We have 2 power as well. I think I should use that Antidote Flask. Yeah, we will stagger him now. So let's do it. Let's start... Oh, I cannot use Tampering, really? He took it from me. But we have 4 sidekicks already. Let's destroy his hand first. And then we are going to use a Tampering. Beautiful. Okay. Now let's use Tampering. Yeah, let's use... Or are we going for Chain Lightning? No, let's use Tampering. We want to use Eco, right? And from here, let's use a Bloody Charm. Oh, no, not on him. That was a misclick. I wanted to use it on Living Armor. And then let's just use Shrouding Strike. So we are going to have some shield for next turn. I'm afraid that next turn is going to be hard when we are unable to interrupt him. Okay, he summoned allies, and what is he going to do? Attacking Glacier Smash, nearly killing Ravager. And we cannot interrupt him. Exactly as I expected. Heal is not going to help us. Hexing Harp either. Okay, let's use T. And a long slash could work as well, by the way. Should I rather use that? I have many sidekicks already. I think let's do that. Yeah. Not bad. Not bad. And now we can focus on him. I'm not going to use a Bloody Charm. Because I don't need to. Okay, let's use it. Let's use Bloody Charm on the Living Armor as well. We have 3 on the Catzerker, so it's fine. So he has 49 bleed. Then I'm going to use a Lightning Assault. $54. 58. 63. 67. And let's probably shield Ravager. Good. Very high damage. I'm happy that I shielded him. He has also 3 bleed. I don't know how much damage I dealt to him with that bleed. Damn, I wasn't looking. Never mind. Let's go for Antidote Flask this time to cleanse a little bit of that terror. We have to destroy his hand, but we are unable to do that. Oh, with a Shrouding Strike we are? How is it possible? With the sidekicks, right? Oh yeah, okay. So let's use Bloody Charm first. $41 bleed. Then let's use Shrouding Strike on his hand. Oh man, that Catzerker is so good. Fine. And now we are able to stagger him with a Lightning Assault. That looks lovely. Yeah, I'm not going to spend more or Aether this time. Let's probably go for another Tempering. Oh, we still have 3 sidekicks. Is it enough? Maybe I should go for a Chain Lightning. Yeah, I think I should. Let's start with the Lightning Assault, and then we'll see. Nice, we have additional power as well. Big damage. 59. Staggered, 60. And now the Chain Lightning, I think, would deal so high damage. Let's test it. It's not going to be like this, it's going to deal much more. Ah, it wasn't much more, but it was more. Oh, okay. Died from bleed. Great. Great, guys. Very easy. I mean, okay, Ravager nearly died. No, he did not. It was easy. It was easy. Catzerker worthiness 8, Ravager worthiness 6. Unfortunately, Living Armor still worthiness 4, so we won't be able to see him in the town. We need worthiness 5 for that. Okay, I hope you enjoyed this run, guys. I'm sorry that I wasn't able to get Kullervo. I think with Kullervo it would be really fun, but we will play with the Kullervo some other time, and I think Kullervo is better for full eco build anyway. So yeah, but next time we will not play with the eco, because I'm playing just too much with the eco. So I will need to change it. I played basically with every new monster from the alchemical update. How much it is? It's more than 1 month ago. So right now I think I'm just going to mix it up. Maybe I'm not even going to use the new monsters from time to time. Yeah, just play it normally. I'm not going to target the new monsters as I did until now. Until now I really tried to have at least 1 new monster in a party. So that was it. I hope you liked it. I think this was... I don't know if this was the best bleed build I had. Probably it was. And I was really surprised how good that interaction with the eco was again. And originally I was not sure if I'm going to pick that bloody eco straight, which was inflicting 4 bleed to the enemies on eco trigger. But it was great. It was great. Splatter was obviously I think the most important, because enemies with a bleed received more crits, which again gave them more bleed. So that was great. And I really liked the side crits as well. The problem is that you need to have it on every monster, so it's not that strong. It's really not that strong. It's just a gimmick probably, to be honest. So thank you guys for watching, and I hope you liked the run. If you did, please do not forget to like the video and subscribe if you want to follow me. And yeah, give me in the comments any ideas for the runs. And let me know what you liked / disliked on this run. That would be also very helpful to know, so I can just make better runs in the future. So thank you again, guys, and see you next time. Bye.